Hi everyone, thanks for joining another AI Agent Vlog by Microsoft Reactor. Again, I'm your host, Anthony from Toronto, Canada. And today we have our guest, Tooraj.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tooraj from Los Angeles. I'm founder of Concia.
Thank you. And yes, so as many of you already know, we are doing this vlog and we are calling it vlog is because AI and AI agent is progressing so fast. So we thought we'd do an initiative to log like by interviewing amazing and interesting people to log like how this is. And this is our first batch, and there will be more to come. And then my personally interested, I work with a researcher, and now today I see we have another researcher like Scholar on site. I do AI research, and also I'm builder myself, and that's why I'm also personally interested in learning how everyone's thinking. Now, let's hit with the fun question first. Tooraj, what's your favorite sci-fi movie?
That's easy to answer. Matrix, always. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah, I got
I-
Neo there. Love it.
and I think we are getting to that. That's becoming a reality. It's not a sci-fi anymore. So,
Oh yeah, I cannot agree with you more. That we can do a long episode already, and then but we'll leave it for another future conversation. But for me, it's also a believer of Terminator 2. Unfortunately, like a dark side. But anyway, so next, more fun question: the bright side. Do you play Minecraft?
I don't play that. I'm not a gamer. I played Supercell for a long few months, but I'm more of a runner. So I rather to spend my free time outside. So I run a lot. I've done marathons in 6 different states in the States, and hopefully at some point I can do, I don't know, 10, 20. That's my goal.
Lovely. That's another thing I can learn from you. I do run marathon as well. I run a lot, but I haven't run outside of Toronto yet. So that's another thing we'll talk other than AI building and research. Now the marathon, I know something I can learn from you. Hope. Let's get started to the key question. So Tooraj, what are you and your company are doing with AI agent, and what makes you unique?
Okay. So we are shifting how agents collaborate and operate together. So if you think about it, like agents are traditionally great at doing things in an isolation. And by the way, if you allow me, I would want to take a quick step back, make sure that we are all aligned in what an agent is. So like these days, LLMs are there and people are using their APIs to build agenting things. But I think two characteristics should be there to make them really what I call them agents and not programs. One of them being context aware. So I use Microsoft Copilot maybe every day. It knows all of my files, the context, and answers my questions in that fashion, not just based on what I just asked. And second is memory. So they should remember the conversation or what you've been doing maybe for months or even years, and it's gonna like make them really behave as they know me, right? So if these two characteristics are there, I call them an agent. But now agents these days are doing that job pretty well. We see that, but I think it's the time that these agents start collaborating together, right? And then collaboration requires different things. One important thing is, for instance, is discoverability. How would an agent know there is another specialized agent somewhere else that can call it? And discoverability is not just a simple query that I look for this agent with this capability. We are talking about concepts, high-level concepts, complex concept, and so on. And another thing is orchestration. If you think about 3 or 4 agents working together, well, it's easy to handle them, but things are going to go to a point that hundreds or thousands of agents are going to collaborate in that fashion, like knowing which one should go first, which one should go second, and so on. That's a very difficult problem. So that's what we are doing at Kansha, and kind of following what nature is doing. Like human beings have done that for a long time. They specialize on something, and then they trade their skills, and that's how things are being done very effectively in our society. Most of it. That's what we are replicating that at Kansha.
Yeah, that I can sure relay, and then we definitely would love to chat more on this because for us, we are now integrating the agent to agent protocol, so that's we actually kind of build this. But that will be another big conversation between us, or maybe another episode. So now, the second question: we have heard people talking about AI won't replace human, but human with AI will replace human without AI. But what if, like, what would you see the world or like a society or any angle you want to take will be like if everyone start to use AI, like everyone start using an agent? What will it be like, either at work or at life, or which angle you want to take?
That's a fascinating question. So I think I can answer this from two directions. One would be more strategic, one another more creative. I start with the strategic, a little bit boring answer first. Creative is more fun. I think along the what I mentioned in a more strategic fashion, it's around how people can empower the agent to align with other agents, and that can be around four different areas. The first one is what I call tasking. So normally people think things start with an agent, but even as a human, you want to ask another human to do something, it starts with you. You have to clearly ask the other person what you want. If you don't, the other person could be the smartest, most capable, but they cannot do anything for you. And same thing is happening here. So first we have to have very specific, smart ways to define these tasks. And this, when I say smart, I mean, we are not talking about apps or websites that are fixed. So we can have user interface that adapts. Like maybe something is better for better in chat. Something is better in augmented reality. It automatically shapes itself so that it can obtain the information. So first is tasking. So we have to have agents who can do that. Second is, of course, agentic, what we call agentic, having capable agents that on isolation or working together. And we are also we see a lot of movement there, but it doesn't end there. So now we have that. You imagine that multiple agents are working together. Sometimes they get into disagreement. So we need things such as oversight, arbitration, monetization. On monetization, thankfully, we have blockchain sitting there. So we just need to do more collaboration with it, make it happen. And something which I think is going to be coming in a few years, maybe evolution. So it's not that humans are going to sit down and build these agents. Pretty soon, agents are going to be building agents. Going back to Matrix, maybe what you asked in the beginning. So there are going to be agents who are capable of understanding the gaps. So maybe they see there is no agent doing these specific things, or there are some agents who are not doing a great job. They could be an entrepreneurial agent and come up with these ideas, pass it on to other agents who are just capable of building other agents and monetize themselves. So evolution is there. So I think that's how people can differentiate themselves if they focus on these four different areas on their strategic fashion. And the creative one, I think we have to bring agents to closer to what we are, to our senses. In some of our senses, such as vision, speech, we see amazing progress has already been made. Agents are ahead of us. Some areas such as movement and robotics, we are seeing the progress and getting there. Some other areas such as olfactory, we are behind. One of the cool projects that I've recently started is around bringing smell to AI. So whatever we have for speech and vision could also be available to detecting a smell, and also probably pretty soon on the generation side of it.
No, you just got me it's like the what I see. It's like vision and everything. But now, like, it's being very educational and not surprised from a scholar. So now, lightning question with a mini lab. So today's your birthday. You can, like, Ginny is here. You can wish any AI agent you want, like for your personal life, not for work, right? What would that agent be?
Wonderful. If you allow me, I want to wish something for my daughter. She's going to turn 4 in June. And, the girls at that age, she loves pink and purple. So every day I drive her to school, she says, Daddy, this is my list of things I want. A pink cake and with purple stripes and all of these presents and so on. So if I had agents to bring all of her wishes through in those colors, that would have been my...
Lovely, lots of lovely. I'm sure Ginny would love that wish as well. But thank you, Tooraj, for joining us, and thanks everyone for listening. If you would like to learn more about Tooraj and his project, check out the description, and we'll see you at another AI Agent Vlog episode. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tooraj. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Had a lot of fun with you.